This is a video response to Hermit's Cave about your top decks. And so, thinking about this, I wanted to think about what decks I have. I have quite a few decks, but which ones are practical for me to use and to really do a good reading with, and one that I feel confident in. So I picked 5 that I really like, and really nothing crazy. These are just, I actually think these are rather conservative decks to read with. Nothing too fancy, crazy, typical 78 card tarot deck. So I will reveal my top tarot decks. Number 1 is definitely the old standard. This is the one my mother bought me before I was even a teenager, and it's the original box, and there's no need to show it to you because everybody knows this deck, but I will tell you my favorite card, and that's the Moon. I really like the Moon card. That's definitely one of my favorite cards, but you can tell this is the original box. It's all beat up. It's even been faded, but yeah, this is my go-to deck, the one I've done many readings on, and just, yeah, it is the deck. My number 2 deck to read with is the Robin Wood Tarot, and I love this deck. It's very easy to read. It's one of my favorites, and I just love the artwork. I mean, it's just so pretty, so beautiful, and I just really connect with it. I don't really have a favorite card here in this deck, but I do love the Magician with the deer head and the candles. I just really like that. All the other cards, I just really like the artwork. I love the Death card with the forest and the white rose. It's just a fun deck. And it's easy to look at and read. It's very Rider-Waite, but yet it has such vibrant imagery like this one. I love that. It's a very haunting image. And it's just a really easy deck to attach to, and you know, it even has sort of a, that pagan quality to it. There's the really colorful Fool, and I like this Fool because if you're given a reading to someone, it's kind of hard to tell the gender of the Fool in this one. So if you're reading for anyone, they can kind of connect a little bit better to it. And then you have this cute little dog here, kind of hopping up on its legs, and a warning. That's my number 2 deck. My number 3 deck is the Medieval Scapini. I love Scapini. His artwork is so beautiful, and it looks like it's from another time. I love these cards because of sort of the golden color used in them. And I did have this deck, but I got rid of it. I don't even know why I got rid of it. And I had to buy it again. And I don't know why I got rid of it. Because I really connected with it, and I just love the artwork. It's just beautiful. I mean, it's just so... It's very... Visconti Sforza. It's very, the beautiful gold. I just love that gold. My favorite card in this deck, and I usually go to the Major Arcana, really. Where is it? I'm going to find you. Oh, it's the moon. There we go. Here we have, there's a lot going on, but it's just so nice. This huge crab, and you have the two towers. You have the moon here, and there's even a, looks like a telescope there. And you have the two dogs. But this one, it looks like Anubis, and this one almost looks like a lion. It's just a lot going on in this card, and I really, really like this card. And it's such a nice deck. I love the artwork, so nice. There's so much to look at. Deck number 4 is one I think a lot of people like, and that's the classic tarot. It's the Italian tarot deck, and the artwork in this one is really nice. It's also called like the classic tarot. It's based on the Milano, the Gumppenberg 1835 deck. And this one, these cards are still in order, but I mean, just the artwork, it looks like it's an etching. It's very nice. I love the moon, except for the lobster on the plate. It's kind of crazy. My favorite card in this one is probably the world, because of all the colors. It's beautiful. It just really is an easy deck to get to do. It's Marseille based. This is my only Marseille deck on the list, on my list. This one I like because there are names, meanings on the side, which kind of helps you if you're not too good with the Marseille. And I admit I am not very good with Marseille. But this deck, just the artwork, the etching, the colors, it looks antique-y. I mean, it's just a really lovely deck. I really like it. And my 5th deck, I'm not too keen on, really not too keen on collage decks. A lot of times it seems like they're very forced, but the best collage deck I found, and how beautiful it is Cat Black's The Golden Tarot. It's just a beautiful, beautiful deck. I mean, it's so pretty. I mean, the artwork is, it's collage based, but I think it's done in a really nice way. And I really like it. I only wish the cards weren't so glossy. In this deck, I don't really have a favorite one, but I think there's a depiction of the Annunciation somewhere in here. And that's a lovely card, the Empress. I love that blue sky. Yeah, there is an Annunciation card in here somewhere. And I think that would probably be it, because I do like depictions of the Annunciation. But they're just so pretty. And as a art deck and a collage deck, this really is a nice one. And I love the gilded edge. It's very nice. It comes with a nice book, big fat book stuck in there. That is a substantial little white book. And it comes with a really nice box. And it's a really nice, if someone doesn't have it, it's a nice gift. It's not that expensive. It's really just very cool. And the box is substantial. Anyway, those are my top 5 decks. Now, I could also do a fancy one, a fancy top 5 ones that I won't read with because I don't want to hurt them. I want to, keep them. And probably the Baleine Tarot is one. And some of my Mininghello tarots I would not want to mess with too much. They're nice to look at, but not to do like heavy readings with. For that, I would reserve these decks. But I'd be even the Cat Black Golden Tarot. I don't know. That one I could read with, but it's not the easiest to read with in my opinion. But yeah, those are my top 5 decks. And my video response to The Hermit's Cave.